Good morning, dear students, and welcome to this new semester. Unfortunately, we're going to be in touch using this way, using technology, due to the fact, as you already know, the COVID-19 issue. So we cannot be that close. But anyways, this is just probably temporarily, and hopefully, probably in 15 days, I'm going to see you once again. But that's life, and we have to be flexible, and that's why I decided to record myself to explain to you my class constitution. I call it class constitution because there are rules that you must follow in order to be successful in this class, in this level of English. Moreover, they're going to be posted on Idiomas. It's going to be an activity which is called syllabus, that after you watch my video, you can read my class constitution if you didn't understand something. And then I'm going to ask you some questions. And that's going to be the first activity for this semester, for this brand new semester. I'm going to leave this this activity, which is called the syllabus, open until probably until Sunday. So all of you are going to be able to access the platform and do this activity. So let's begin. My name is Brian Lopez. Some of you know me. If you don't know me, well, you can call me Brian or you can call me Mr. Lopez. It's up to you. If you have any questions, if you want to send me an email, I'm very flexible. My email is brian.lopez@udla.edu.ec. Very simple. Just send me an email if you have any inquiry, or if you need some tutoring. Please, you're very welcome to come to my office. Talking about my office, where is my office? My office is over here in level 2, building 2 as well. So I mean, you just look for the sign which says Idiomas. Just knock the door and just ask for me. You're gonna see me. I'm trying to be in at my desk working if you need anything from me. Okay, so let's continue talking about my class constitution. And the first rule, it's only English. That's the main thing about it. Only English should be spoken. Please, that's going to be evaluated. Talking about your class constitution. That's first. That's the first rule. The second rule, there will be not late evaluations. However, if you're sick or something happened to you, you need to bring a proof to me. You can take a picture and send it to my email, or you can come to my office and you can show to me this proof. And make sure you bring it or you send me this proof immediately. Don't wait after 2 weeks to show it to me, because I'm not going to accept it. Just send it to me immediately when you got it, and just so I can help you out as soon as possible. Talking about for progressive tests, mentioning about your absence, if something happened, and definitely I'm gonna reinforce saying that you need to send me this proof that you were sick immediately, so I can actually reopen this activity, talking about the tests that you take it at your house. Okay, and this goes also talking about your progress or your computer exam. If something happens, definitely you need to go immediately to Kerry. First, of course, send me an email saying that what happened, but you need to go immediately to Kerry with the proof and explain to the personnel who works over there what happened to you and why you didn't take the computer exam. Remember that me, Brian, I don't have the access to reopen the computer exam. That comes from the English department, so you need to go immediately over there. And also, at the end of the semester, you're going to have a makeup exam. However, students need to have more than 80% of class attendance in order to qualify to take this this makeup exam, which is a computer exam as well, and it's going to be focusing in all the levels that we have covered in this semester. I mean, it's nice that you have a makeup exam, but you need to study for that. Moving on, LMS. Remember that I'm gonna open LMS focusing on a specific, let's say, progressor number 1. I'm gonna open specific units. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give you plenty of time to do it. Sometimes I give you like 2 weeks to do it, which is plenty of time. I'm also gonna tell you which units you're gonna need to do. So after those 2 weeks, the platform is going to close. I'm not going to reopen it because you had plenty of time to complete it. However, if something happened with the platform, if you had some technical issues, which is understandable, which it happens, I will reopen it. My suggestion, I always say this to my students, to please take pictures. Whatever you do using LMS, make sure you take pictures. Of course, when you take pictures, make sure you take a picture of the date, and also it needs to display your name. So that can be a good proof if something happens, so we can show it to Idiomas saying that something is wrong with the platform. Okay, talking about the platform, we have another platform which now, in using this methodology, we're going to be using a lot, which is aulasvirtuales.udla.edu/idiomas. It's your responsibility to check the platform constantly. Remember, it's your responsibility because it's going to be, I will be sending you some messages, homework. You have to do the practice tests, the unit tests. I'm gonna let you know, but it's your responsibility to always take a look, always check. Alright, don't just open once a week. No, you must open every day just to be safe, just to check if your professor, that means me, send you a message. Remember that we're using this methodology using Zoom. We're going to be using Zoom to reinforce your knowledge, and also I'm going to be asking you some questions through Zoom. I'm going to tell you you have to do some homework and also some quizzes. So please make sure you check your platform all the time. Remember, if you are not connected, if you were not present in the class, you're going to have a 1 in the activity. Okay? Like I said, I repeat myself, if you were sick, something, please send me the proof immediately so I can reopen so you can do the activity. That's the only way I'm going to open the activity. Talking about your cell phones, well, when I see you in class, definitely we're going to be using your smartphones. Definitely. I like to use technology. Me too, I do have a cell phone. But when I'm working, when I'm teaching you, you're not going to see me texting all the time. All right? We have some moments to use the cell phone. Of course, if you have an emergency, just let me know. Just raise your hand, say, Brian, it's an emergency, and just step outside the class. Remember, emergencies, they don't actually happen all the time. It's just like hopefully once a month it can be an emergency. So please let me know. I'm not going to allow you if you're telling me this the entire class, Brian is an emergency, Brian is an emergency. No, I'm going to tell you, you're playing with me. So forget it. Just sit down and put yourself on the way. So please think about that. It's only emergencies. Also, talking about that, when we return to the university, I'm going to wait for you 5 minutes before beginning my class. Okay? I have, in this case, me as a professor, I'm setting this time I'm just following the university rules. You can, if you want to check page 32, right there, you can read it on page 32 that the professor has the authority to set the time limit. Saying this, I'm not saying that I'm not going to allow you to access my class. No, definitely. You can access my class and you don't need to knock the door. I usually leave the door open. Just come in. You don't say excuse me. Just come in, sit down, and you can continue working. All right. But let's say that if you come to my class 30 minutes tardy, I mean, you can come into my class, but you're not going to be part of the attendance list. And whatever class we're going to be doing, it's classwork, talking about this. I'm sorry, but you're going to receive a 1 because you were very late. All right. One thing that I want to emphasize, it's no additional work. All right. A lot of students at the end of the semester they come say, Brian, we need an additional work. Please send us this, and the other thing. Ladies and gents, I don't usually do that. I'm giving you plenty of opportunities during the semester to do a lot of things, to receive good grades. But if you don't take advantage, well, I'm sorry. So that's why I cannot give you, or I don't give any additional work. So if you come to my class, if you work, if you're an active student, definitely you're going to be getting good grades. Talking about that, when you come to my class, please do not bring food. You can bring some water. Definitely, we need water all the time. So please, to be successful in English, you need to go over all the grammar that we cover in class. Saying this, I'm not telling you to, study for 2 hours. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to please check every day your book, your notes for 10 minutes before you go to sleep. Just go over, That's the main thing about it. Remember, this is university level. This is no high school. This is university level. You're coming here to learn. And I'm going to try my best to help you in anything that you need. That means tutoring. If you need tutoring, you can come to class. You can come to my office. I'm saying in this case, I'm sorry. Send me an email. Whatever topic that you want to cover, we can go over during the tutoring session. Remember, tutoring doesn't mean to give a private class. No. You need to come to class. If you understand something, then you can ask for tutoring. It doesn't mean that you were absent one class and then says, okay, I'm going to ask for tutoring because I was absent. That's not tutoring. That will be a private class, and I'm not going to give you a private class. It's just tutoring. You're going to come to my office and you say, Brian, I didn't understand this specific structure. Please, can we reinforce? Can we go over? And definitely I'm going to tell you, yes, let's do it. I encourage you to come and take tutoring. And I'm going to tell you in class. Definitely I'm going to say, okay, a specific student, please remember you can come to my office to receive some tutoring. If you don't take advantage of tutoring, don't wait until the last minute to let me know. Say, Brian, I don't understand anything. I'm going to tell you, well, you didn't come to tutoring at all. So, guys, it's all your responsibility. But of course, I'm here. I'm your professor. I'm here to help you. And one thing in order to close or in order to finish this video is that remember, I am your professor. I am a human being. I am here to learn from you. That's the main thing. It doesn't mean that because Brian is the professor, Brian knows everything. I am no God. I'm a human being. And I'm very happy that in this new semester I'm going to learn something about all of you. Okay, guys? Once again, welcome aboard to this incredible world of learning a foreign language, which is English. I'm very happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you, not through a video camera, in this case, coming to class so I can meet you. Okay, guys? Take it easy, and I see you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.